Here in this great museum stands on exhibit the first aircraft to cross the Atlantic Ocean. The aerial voyage of the NC-4 covered thousands of miles over the expanse of open water, but it is here where it and the crewmen who made that flight are honored. In May of 1919, just months after the end of World War I, the U.S. Navy made the crossing. The plans were finalized before the war ended, as well as the aircraft that were built for the effort. The large cash prizes which had been offered to anyone who could cross the Atlantic before the war were reinstated. The U.S. Navy would make the attempt without applying for any of the prizes, as they said, the immortal glory of being the first is enough for the United States Navy. There were 4 of the Nancy boats, which set off from Newfoundland, the Nancy coming from the designation NC. The Navy had stationed a ship every 50 miles across the ocean, and the flying boats navigated from ship to ship and able to land on the water to refuel. Of the 4 that set out, only the NC-4 completed the journey. The others were forced down with mechanical problems and from weather, one of them having to taxi nearly 200 miles over open water to a safe harbor. The first harbor reached was the Azores, and then a flight to Lisbon, where the crews were met with wild celebrations. Finally on to Plymouth, England, completing the journey. The total time was nearly 11 days. Among the crewmen of the NC-4 was Elmer Fowler Stone, the command pilot, assigned from the U.S. Coast Guard, and he is U.S. Coast Guard pilot number 1. This is the first aircraft to ever cross any ocean. 1 month later, Alcock and Brown crossed non-stop in the Vickers Vimy. Charles Lindbergh's flight came 8 years later.